Welcome to A Simple Life. Today we're gonna have a video. It's gonna be a little different than normal. To be honest, it's gonna be a little hard. Here's why. We had 2 goats attacked by dogs, coyotes, we're not sure. But one of them was the boys' famed Miss Cookie Dough. And so in this video, you'll see me kind of realize what's going on. You're gonna hear me huffing and puffing. I had the flu for about a week and I had gone up just to check on the goats, and while I was up there checking on the goats, this unfolded. So there's 2 points I want to make before I get into the video. One of them is I have about 20 years of experience doing wound care on, or actually just patching up really abused and chewed up pit bulls. And so with that, even though I'm not a vet, I've done a lot of it. With that comes a lot of experience on how to deal with wounds on animals. So I applied all that back knowledge to what I ended up doing with Miss Cookie Dough. The second thing is, you're gonna be wondering, why didn't Merle intervene on the behalf of these 2 goats? He couldn't. There's an invisible fence that goes around the 80 acres. So the goats were crossing our property line, going to the clear cut next to us. Anyways, just want to get those 2 kind of points out of the way before we get into this video. Okay, I don't want to do this right now. I'm trying to find Cookie Dough. I came up here, I just got over having the flu, and Cookie Dough is missing. So I decided to go for a little bit of a walkabout, and I heard a goat call in the middle of this 40-acre clear cut next to us. So let's go on an adventure. As you can see by my face, I don't feel good. But if we lose Cookie Dough, I know 2 small boys that will never, ever let me live that down. So let's see if we can go find her. I just heard a call. It sounded like distress. So let's see. Cookie Dough! To give you an idea of what I'm walking through, it's just a clear cut. She's in here somewhere. I just heard her. She did not sound happy. Let's see if we can see her from the top of this ridge. I'm getting winded. Cookie Dough! Yeah! I see a little brown spot over there, or a little white spot over there on the next ridge. Cookie Dough! Yeah! That might be her right there. If she's stuck, let's go see if she's stuck or injured. Let's see. Oh, that's her. That's her. Dang it. Oh, Cookie Dough, what's wrong, baby? Hey. Okay. What's wrong? Oh, you've been hurt, baby. Okay. Are you okay? You're not okay. You got a cut on your shoulder, it looks like. What is this? Let's see, it looks like a bite mark. But not a big bite mark. Any cuts on your legs? No cuts on your legs. Okay, well, what is this? Is that a cut on your leg? No. Oh my God, baby. I don't know what happened to her. It looks like she got attacked by something. You had a rough night, or maybe day. She might have gotten attacked midday. Okay, I'm gonna have to carry her home. On my shoulders, I'm not gonna be able to film, so I don't know. We'll see if she's gonna make it. It looks like something cut underneath her. They didn't break her intestines, the liner, but they put a big gash underneath of her. If I can get her home, get her cleaned up, I can put some staples in her, and we'll see. All right, so I got to the top of the hill and I put her down right there. I can get there with the Kubota. Merle's a good boy, he's gonna stay there with her. And I'm gonna go get the Kubota and then I'll come down this path that I'm on right now and load her up and then take her back to our place and we'll get it cleaned up. It looks like she's gonna need a bunch of staples, but it's just skin. It doesn't look like it's muscle or into the stomach or past. It just looks like lacer. It looks like a really big rip underneath her, the area of her teats. So we'll see. Always an adventure, even when you're trying not to have one. I didn't bring cameras. Good boy, Merle. Good boy. Good boy, Merle. Good boy, Merle. You did exactly what I said. Yes, you did. All right. All right, that's about the best I got right now. All right, we're gonna get you loaded up. Okay, we're back at our place. Okay, it's a lot easier to see how dirty she is. She does have a couple bite marks, it looks like right here. Okay, we're gonna take a look at those. But before we do that, we're gonna get a temperature reading on her to see what her temperature's like. We are gonna be giving her a little bit of a bath, okay? She has so much dirt on her, it's gonna be really hard to kind of figure out what's going on. So we got a bunch of hot water from the house. We're gonna mix it with some cooler water from the barn. We're gonna give her a little bit of a bath. Then we're gonna dry her off and use blow dryers to dry her off. That will help keep her temperature up. And then I'm gonna take care of any of the medical needs from there. Before I do any of that, I'm gonna look over her real quick and see if it looks like if she can come back from this. Let's put it that way. So, steady, okay? All right, now let's take a look at what we've got here.
Excuse me, Dad?
Yes?
When did you first notice this?
Just tonight. Okay, so we got some lacerations.
Where's your mini flashlight?
On the back of the neck. Oh, okay, she's got lacerations all over the back of her neck. It looks like we have a few punctures. Let's take a look at the... Okay. Thank you. Okay, this is the big ouchie. Okay, let's see. No, I don't think we're gonna fix you. I don't think we can fix her. You can try. You wanna try, buddy? Okay. That's pretty bad. Okay. This is probably pretty far above my pay grade. We're gonna give it a go. All right. Okay. That interaction that you see right there is Clint. He can't even talk. He literally is completely speechless and brokenhearted. And I totally understand. Because for both the boys, every time they go up to Herman's, they go say hi to Miss Cookie Dough. She's the only goat other than the livestock guardian goat that comes up, wants pets. They've been interacting with that goat since we brought her down to our farm when she was just a little tyke and bottle fed her. So she's been part of our family for almost a year now. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna try to wipe her down the best I can, okay? And get as much of this dirt. I'm not gonna be able to give her like a bath, but I'm gonna try to wipe her down and get as much of this off as I can, okay? I know this is gonna cool her, so as soon as I get her as cleaned off as I can, we're gonna immediately use the blow dryers, okay, to get her warm again, okay, before her body temperature starts dropping, okay, so that way we can keep her healthy. Because when their body temperatures drop, we'll take that. We'll take 99.5. Okay, goats and sheep, They do really, really bad. They do not recover very well at all, okay? And she was already laying on the ground when I found her. So that was not good, okay? So we're gonna do our best to get her as cleaned off as we can, okay? But the fact I'm using some nice warm water is gonna help a lot. In making sure that we don't get her body to cool off too quickly, okay?
She's in shock.
She's in shock, is right. Good job, Clem. You're absolutely right. That's exactly what it's called. Okay. Now comes the hard part. Let's see.
She's saying, ow!
Give me the blue coat, buddy.
Blue coat.
I see. Yep. All right, and you can get me the gray towel. No, gray towel. Yep. Perfect. Good job. So, what I'm going to do. Okay. Just going to try to keep her warm as I can. Okay. I know. See if any of this needs staples or. No, but they could use a little blue coat. I'm just gonna put blue coat on them.
Does blue coat help the cut heal?
It just keeps funguses and stuff from setting in as easily. And I've used it with great success on animals that had really nasty cuts. You really got. Hey Clay, get me a hat light, a light for my hat so I can see better.
There you go.
Okay. Let's see how bad this puncture is. Oh, it's not bad. I mean, it's bad because it's bleeding, but it's not bad because it's not.
Wait, Dad, is it things she can heal from?
I'm hoping so, buddy. The one that worries me is underneath, okay? That's the one that really worries me. It's the one that tells me it might be above my pay grade.
What's pay grade?
It means it's
Around his skills too.
yeah, it's above my skills as a not a veterinarian.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna send you back inside because I'm gonna get my hands all different colors tonight. So I need you to get, and I'm gonna have my hands in some. I need you to get me some medical gloves. They're in the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
You know exactly what they are, right?
Yeah.
He's going to have purple nails.
I already have purple nails.
Only Dad needs some.
Precisely. Okay, Clay. I need you to go get me Clint's water bottle over there, buddy.
Okay. I'll go get
Okay.
it.
You're gonna have to go fill that up with hot water in a little bit. Okay.
Oops, those boxes.
Okay.
There you go.
This is full of hot water. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna pour into there.
So I did this. The reason why I'm doing this hot water is all the other water was basically used just for washing her off. This is going to be used for trying to clean the wound. All right.
What's the wound?
The cut. The cut she has.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
But it's okay. I still love you. Okay. I guess that'll have to do right there. Perfect. Thank you. No, you're doing perfect. Pull right there. Okay, it's okay. I'm not worried about that. Okay. This is actually way better. I can see exactly how much damage we have.
Very painful.
So we're not through the stomach. This is just through the
skin.
Cookie dough. Oh no, baby.
What? What? What happened?
Pause that. I asked Clint to pause the video right here because my brain kind of short-circuited. I was examining her and I was under the impression that she had a rip in her skin and that it was like a 8 or 10 inch long like cut. And while I was down there cleaning her, I realized it wasn't a rip. Something had literally ripped her udder off. Like it was gone. Like not hanging there, nothing. And I just couldn't process it. Like it was just so brutal to me. And so I just asked Clint to pause it. It took me a couple minutes to kind of get my head screwed back on straight because I really was just like, what the heck am I looking at? And then I realized, oh, not only am I trying to close up or have a wound heal that is quite a big, what I thought was a cut. No, it's just a flat out hole. So I sat down, we had a talk with the boys, and I said, okay guys, this is how bad this is. She's never gonna have babies. Like it's not that she's gonna have a horrible life, it's just like, I want you guys to understand that this is not what I thought it was when I said I thought it was above my pay grade. This is quite a bit. This is a stretch for me. So it took a while. I cleaned her up. I flushed everything out. I used a syringe and warm water with iodine mixed to flush out any dirt and anything that was in the cavity. The good part is none of the abdominal muscle structure was injured. There was like one nick, but that was it. Everything else was intact, but her udder was completely gone. There was nothing there. So I cleaned it up the best I could. I trimmed up any of the edges of the skin that were like chewed on or like had like mini lacerations in it. I tried to clean it up the best I could, and then I stapled everything together. You're asking, well, how'd you do this to a goat without it freaking out? I gave her and I talk about it at another point. I gave her a really good dose of owies, which is basically, she was drunk. She was passed out. Once I gave her the owies, we didn't get a moan or a groan or anything out of her. So that's how this is done. Once again, you can see I even check Miss Cookie Dough to make sure she's a miss because my brain was just trying to figure out what the heck I was looking at. Anyways, I'll get back to it. Well, I did my best. I have no idea if this is going to work. I only did this for one reason. Well, two reasons. These two boys. If this was any other goat, I would have put it down. The fact that I found the goat after the coyotes got her and she wasn't dead, I must have scared them off. I don't know. Or maybe Merle's probably about 50, 60 yards away on the other side of the property line. He couldn't go any farther because of the invisible fence. Anyways, here's what we got. We got a bunch of lacerations on her neck. Back over here, 2 punctures here. A 6-inch incision underneath her leg and some lacerations here. I did everything I could to clean out the inside with hot water and iodine solution. I used a syringe to power wash it. I'm not going to show it all. This is not a veterinary show. I am a farmer a dad, right?
Yeah.
Okay, who is going to try to save this goat. I'm also fighting the flu. I'm right at the end of the flu, and we're just trying to get this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up a heat lamp and a bed for this goat, fresh water. We're gonna put together some molasses honey, that, remember I talk about that like magic water solution, salt, honey, molasses, hot water. We're gonna set up some of that. We're gonna put some alfalfa pellets down for her, some hay down for her, and a heat lamp on her. And we're gonna put her in this the tack room where we've put Merle, or not the tack room, the feed room where we put Merle, and we're gonna see what happens. I gave her some owies, that's why she's laying down so mellow, is I gave her a goat dosing of owies based on her weight. So she's basically drunk, which is good because she has been very mellow for us. So now we're just going to, we're gonna put her over there, we're gonna make her nice and comfortable. And I did the best I could. I think I got about 7 staples into her. Cleaned her out the best I could, did everything I could. I sprayed her down with Blue Coat. I cleaned out as much of the dirt and junk as I could. I left lots of openings in between the staples, so that way we could get drainage going. Beyond that, it's the best I can do. I don't know what to say. This was a unwanted adventure, right, kiddos?
Yes.
Yeah. I want to say thank you so much to the kids. Colette, thank you for helping. Clay, Clint, they were big helps. I also want to give a huge shout out to Colette. Christine's been gone at her uncle's funeral. I had the flu for 4 days and literally couldn't even get out of bed. And Colette basically, she mommed all of us, didn't she?
Yes.
Who made you breakfast in the mornings?
Clut.
And lunch?
Yeah. Clut.
Dinner?
Clut. Yeah.
Yeah. She took care of all of us, made my tea, kept us all going. She's been amazing. It's why we raise the kids the way we raise them. So we got her settled in. And I'm gonna take her temperature one last time before I leave. We're gonna do this and then I'm gonna eat some dinner because I don't even know what time it is. I know that clock's wrong. All right, we'll keep you guys updated on the good, the bad, and the ugly. All right, so we're going to do a little update on our patient, Little Miss Cookie Dough. So we are a couple days out. Yeah, it was Saturday evening. And we are on Tuesday right now, so she's doing a lot better. Clint, you happy?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm happy as well.
Yeah. So she's doing a lot better. I did go and I talked to a local vet, and he got me some antibiotics, so I could give her some because, yeah. She's doing really good. She's got a good appetite, no fever, got her on antibiotics. She will be a pet. She will never be bred, she will never be eaten. She's a pet, that's what she is now. She will never go back up to Herman's because I don't want her bred, so she'll stay down and she'll live with our dairy goats, and she'll just be part of our dairy goat herd. As long as she isn't aggressive with the dairy goats, she'll just stay with our dairy goats. She has horns, the dairy goats do not, but it'll just have to be part of it. We'll have to see we'll have to see how it works out. The fact that she has no udder means I can't breed her because I don't have bottle babies. She walked out, she's been living in this little stall over here, and so she's been living over there. She's been getting all the yummy organic alfalfa pellets she wants, even though she's never had alfalfa before. She is very happy to eat some alfalfa. She's a little thin, but she's doing good. Okay, so how's Miss Cookie Dough doing? She's doing great. Yeah, you happy that we worked on her?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so her neck has healed up really, really well. There's no like scabs or anything on her neck anymore. And the wound that is the worst is this one. And it is pretty much, almost completely healed up. That's just the surface skin healing right there. I mean, it's like, there's not really much drainage anymore. There's a very little bit amount, and some of these are crusties. I've been trying to clean them off, but they're hard to clean off. But yeah, but she's doing really good. She's doing really good. That's just that little bit. I mean, it was all the way around. Obviously, you boys can let her up. Obviously, she's not gonna have kids. We're not gonna expose her to bucks anymore, or at all. She's never been exposed to a buck, so it's a shame. But she's a great little goat. You boys happy with the fact she lived?
Yes.
Yeah, you happy, Clay? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now they get to see her every day.